sometimes people have what it takes, but they haven't recognized it yet. Just go forward. So what do you need to do? How do you stand out? So what you need to do is be that person that's different and is bigger than you think. Rise from the ashes and fly like the phoenixes. So welcome everybody. This is the first high performance call of the year. And I'm super excited to have you guys on as always. My name is Andrew David. This is Blake Newbar's partner program, and the high performance calls Monday through Friday. This month, we're kicking off with part of one of the challenges for this month is going to be geared towards affirmations. So part of the whole reason for this is to rewire your brain. Okay. And this is what affirmations start to do. And this is why we're doing it. So I want to go over some different things about this subconscious mind. First thing I want to do is we're going to look at 3 different conditions of the mind. And then this is going to be actually multiple videos over this topic. Okay, but I'm going to give you access. I just posted in the group, in the Skype group, some new, my brain's not working, some new affirmations. There's going to be a video following. We'll be in there by tomorrow, and we're going to dive back in. So these slides, guys, are inside of the folder. I'm going to give you guys access to this again later today. So anyway, 3 different stages of the 3 conditions of the mind. You have your conscious mind, and these are the actions that need you to make an effort and think about what you are doing, and that's being done by the conscious mind. So I have to consciously think of what's going on. I have the subconscious mind, which is information that is there and it's accessible when you need it, but otherwise it's not something that you pay attention to, right? When you're driving on the road, you're coming home, right? That's something that just happens. When you're taking a shower and you go through the process and you can do that and get dressed without actually thinking about it, that's your subconscious mind often in play. The unconscious mind are those primitive instincts that we have. That's, your breathing, your bodily functions, but then there's certain other elements that have just been so ingrained in our brain because of how we grew up that it's not easily recalled. We don't consciously remember it. It happens, and it's kind of created these habits within us. So subconscious beliefs can have a huge impact on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your success, your business, fear, love, relationships, spirituality. Every single element of your life, every area, every single one can be affected by your subconscious beliefs. Sorry, guys. All right, next. Our memory has 3 components. So the facts, what happened, the feelings that you felt during the experience, and then the learned response to the trauma. Our memory, what is connected inside of our brain, right? What we're feeling, what we remember seeing, right? You guys have heard that saying that there's always, 3 sides to the story. There's what he said, she said, and what really happened, right? And the same thing happens within our own brain. There's what really happened, and then there's the feelings that we attribute to that experience. And over time, depending on how you tell that story to yourself and how you tell the story to others, it can change, at least as far as our brains are concerned, the facts of the story. And we can all understand that, right? We all remember that. We all know that there's things that we remember, and then you have other people that were there and they go, that's not what really happened. Or sometimes it's to the extent that you've put yourself into that story so many times that now it's you that's living it. Excuse me. But in reality, it was, a brother or sister or your friend that actually went through the problem, but you've just told the story so many times. So that's what our brain ends up doing. Now, again, I'm going to give you this because I don't want to dive too deep into everything. It's just kind of talking about the speed of the conscious mind versus the subconscious mind. So the conscious mind processes about 2,000 bits of information a second, impulses at 100 to 150 miles an hour. Whereas the University of Pennsylvania School of Medicine estimate that the human retina can transmit at roughly 10 million bits per second. That's quite a bit of difference, right? It's 50,000 times different. So another study, yes. Someone call me? No? Okay. Another study suggests that the subconscious mind processes about 400 billion bits of information per second. and that the impulses travel at speeds up to 100,000 miles per hour. Easy way to think about this, guys, is that you're living one movie right now. But what's really going on in your brain is 10,000 different movies all at once. You're only consciously aware of one, but 10,000 of them are going on. So the point of affirmations is to start to reprogram that subconscious mind. But there are rules to it to make it positive. So this is what I'm going to ask you guys to do today. I'm going to wrap this call up here in just a moment. The reason for that is simply because my voice isn't going to last too much longer. So I'm going to give you these slides inside the Skype group. I want you to look over the rules of the subconscious mind. Number one, knowing what you want. Number two, revealing the subconscious patterns that are stopping you, because you have to focus. You got to find out what's in your way. You have to find out what's blocking you right now. Okay. So you're going to look at those things. Here's what you're going to ask yourself. What is preventing me from getting X? What possible subconscious mind blockages do I hold? And then we're going to get into some different things. So I'm going to give you inside the Skype group today, guys, I'm going to give you access to some new affirmations. I'm going to give you these slides. Hopefully you've already set up your goals for this year, but I want you to kind of take this challenge on as part of what you're looking to do. This new year gives us this opportunity. I wrote it in the Skype group, but it's a blank canvas. You're starting over. It's an opportunity to take everything that you've learned, everything that you've done, all of the challenges that you've overcome, and allowing yourself to move forward in a positive manner. Now, in order to move forward in a positive manner, we have to recognize all of the things that are around us, and we have to start to rewrite some of those negatives or rewrite some of the things that, and I know a lot of you guys have worked on it over the year. So we're reinforcing the positive. We're identifying some of the blockages, and we're beginning to rewrite those. That's what we're looking to do. So part of the challenge for this month is going to be new affirmations every single day. Now, I'm going to provide affirmations to you daily, so you'll have some that you can say every single day. You may take, here's what part of this though, guys, is recognizing you. So inside that challenge folder is going to have how to write some of your own affirmations. But of the ones that I give you, I am going to be providing different ones each day. But if you take it and you find a set of these affirmations that just kind of speak to you, where you go, man, this is what I need. This is really hitting home. This is something I know I need to work on. Then utilize that daily, every day, because you don't rewrite your subconscious mind in a matter of hours, and it doesn't happen over just a couple of days. And in truth, guys, it's not going to happen over just these 30 days. It should be something that you continue to do over and over and over again. So that's the challenge for this month. As the first part of it is going to be these affirmations. Find the ones that work for you, but go through these slides. I'm going to post them into that Skype group here in just a moment. So you'll have access to them. You can look at them. You can read further ahead and study further up on some of these things with subconscious, conscious mind, and everything else. And then the challenge is just take some time for yourself, breathe a little bit, center yourself, and start working on saying these daily. Okay. And we're going to get more and more into it. I'll take a couple of quick questions and then we'll kind of wrap up for today, simply because my voice isn't going to last any longer. So everybody good with that on the challenge? Getting going with affirmations. Good. Hopefully everybody jumps into it. Keith, well done. Got to 430 push-ups daily. That's phenomenal. Good for you. All right. Excuse me, guys. Chantel, you got a question? You got a hand up?
Well, it's more in an application for the affirmation. So I use my voice memo on my phone, and I record my voice, and I usually put some classical music in the background on my computer so that I hear the music too.
Yeah.
And I record it, and then I listen to it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and I give myself space when I read it, when I'm recording, so that I can repeat it to myself while I'm listening also. So I'm hearing it, I'm saying it, and it takes like a minute. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's a loop. So it's just a technique that can be helpful.
Yeah. So absolutely, doing your own is fantastic. I'm going to do some, and I'm going to have my guy, and we'll do some other videos with you guys here soon over the next week or two. I'll, set up time so you guys can come on. But anyway, I'll do my own on YouTube, but I listen to mine too, right? I listen to other people do them, but I listen to mine. You can record, like she said, take your voice memo, use your phone, record yourself saying it, because then you're hearing yourself and then you're repeating to yourself over and over. And that's a big part of this, guys. We don't speak often enough the words that we need to hear, in a positive way. Affirmations are done in a way to begin to recreate that, that inner dialogue. And we may have a couple people on here. It's not common, but occasionally you run into someone that doesn't have an interior dialogue. Do we have anybody on here that has that, where they don't really speak to themselves ever in their head in order to do that? Some people actually have to out loud say those words. Jennifer, is that you? And some of you guys may be, if that's you, then this is especially going to be effective. But for all of the rest of us that have kind of that inner dialogue going on, this becomes a powerful thing. For everybody it does, but you're speaking out loud and you're internalizing that dialogue. Because I don't know about you guys, when I hear an affirmation, I say it non-verbally, and then I say it verbally, and then you're like repeating it as the next one is starting to go through. It's just the way our brains, because they're moving so fast, right? Anyway, giving you access to these affirmations, go in, do the study, get ready, start doing your affirmations today. More information is going to come. I'm going to have affirmations posted every single day. We're going to have videos throughout the week. Let's go out and make it awesome, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being back, for starting the new year, and let's rock and roll. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care, Andrew.
Sometimes people have what it takes, but they haven't recognized it yet. Just go forward. So what do you need to do? How do you stand out? So what you need to do is be that person that's different and is bigger than you think. Rise from the ashes and fly like the phoenixes that you are.